Okay. See, 8:30 to 8:45, it is actually very, very precious time for you. Mm, very, very time, important time for you. So utilize it with your exact questions. In case if you have any questions that need an exact answer, and if you feel this isn't the enough time, then I have shared your link, which is doubts page. Just click on it and take a screenshot of it, or else, I mean, if you want to me explain, if you want me to explain uh, the entire process, or else like if you have any doubt which you cannot explain it in the screenshot, I'll send you another link by tonight, which is Record Joy, which will allow you to record your screen for 3 minutes. Okay, which will allow you to record your screen for 3 minutes, so that and it will generate again a link. You just copy paste in that doubts page. I'll show you the exact procedure. So don't, I mean, if you have more questions, uh, text me, Rajesh. At least, I mean, if I'm not able to see that, if I'm not able to see, I mean, if I couldn't see this doubts page, text me, Rajesh. We have around 10-15 doubts in the doubts page. We recommend you to join 10-15 minutes prior or 30 minutes prior. I'll move 30 minutes, before from my office, and I'll join you. Is it clear? And if you need any personal sessions on a weekends, I mean, for 2 or 3 people, I generally don't take. I need a full count. At least 75% voting. I mean, 75%, people who voted for this weekend session. I'm completely happy. If you really have more questions, why? Because those Saturday, Sunday weekend sessions are complimentary and they are not recorded. You must attend. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Because
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm a
Yeah, yeah,
very,
clear.
very, particular when
Yeah,
it comes to my family timings. If it is my wife's
yeah.
time, I won't even spare anyone who put. I mean, sometimes my relatives used to call me and, Rajesh, are you free this weekend? I say no. But if there is a business meeting, I'll maximum consider which is on based another priority, and I'll see that. If it is even business time also, I generally ignore. Depends upon the priority. But when it comes to the students, I never said no so far. So that's a priority, then a regular business, then a student. Understand? So even though I have very important meetings, still I'll cancel. Okay. So please do respect and utilize the time of mine and yours wisely. Is it clear, everyone? Clear?
Okay,
So weekend
sir,
sessions,
yes,
I don't teach
clear.
any kind of a concepts. It's purely like a overview, like recap, or else if you, I mean, this kind of a scripts based on the concepts we already covered, not the advanced stuff. Is it clear? Or else if I give you some set of an assignments, if I gave you some set of an assignment and if you couldn't do it, I can help you with. So we'll sit and have fun on it, and the many things. Clear? So this is the value I'm
Sir,
adding. Yeah, yeah. Come on.
sir, I just want to ask you that if I can't attend one class, maybe it will
Hmm.
happen. So after listening the recording, if I have some doubts, can I ask you on weekend?
Hmm.
Is that possible?
It's
Okay, okay,
possible.
that's fine.
Possible enable.
Yes.
Okay. But generally we
Okay.
don't have a every weekends. We have very rare. Okay. So
Okay,
maximum.
basically, if I miss one class, then after that I didn't understand the rest of this class, right? Like
Hmm.
if I going to miss today's class, then I will not able to understand Friday's class, right? So that's the thing
Maximum.
actually.
Maximum. Try to attend. All the
Yes, yes,
sessions.
definitely, definitely. I'm
Everyone.
gonna just yes, definitely. But if Like I have my sister's marriage on March, so during that time maybe I got missed one class or two class like this
Send
way.
a send an invitation to everyone here. Welcome.
Yes, definitely. Why not?
Welcome
Why not?
sport.
Everyone is invited.
Okay, well, fine. So, let's come to the topic. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions from yesterday's topic, or is it fine? Because we are going to play with them in a live today. So, do you have
So
any
I have
questions?
I have small doubt actually, two doubts.
Come on.
So basically, you've seen the data type sheet. So what to do with the sheet? I didn't understand what to do with these sheets. And that one, and particularly when I'm searching nodes in the Dynamo. So there is a particular one thing I'm observed that when I like there is a node like select model dot element. So if I miss the dot, so it give me another nodes. So what's the importance of nodes and how to identify that in that particular node this dot is needed and in that times dot is not needed.
I'll
These two things
explain.
I.
We just finished only 1 day training, Shaubik. So you're asking very advanced stuff. And
Oh,
first
sorry.
thing, I'll one very strict, you know, important note for everyone here. Don't get panic. I won't miss even single topic out of this because most of you are, enrolled for the combo here. I mean, almost for now, 60% are for combo. Rest of the 40, they'll convert it later because you have a time within by next week. I think you can convert yourself into the combo. After that, you don't have a chance to convert. Okay, so most of you, I wanted to see you in the level 2 API. So in API, we are not going to discuss anything about Dynamo over there. So to make you ready, I don't want to leave even a single topic out of it. Is it clear? So every single pinpoint will be explained. So don't get panic. My explanations were very, very clear, like opening banana, putting in mouth. This is the way. Understand? So don't get panic. I'm going to cover everything. So the one you are asking for, it's a node finding concept. Before node finding, there are many basic. I mean, I didn't even explain you how to open Dynamo and what is an interface as well. Okay, clear? So the first three
Yeah.
days concept to make you understand how to read the data. That too, why data types? The Saturday and Sunday, I want you to play with some set of scripts because you are not that dumb at all. You know how to open Dynamo. So why should I explain and waste 1 day for that? Is it clear? So let's have that. Whenever we have a less strength, we'll cover that, what do you interface concept. Clear? So don't worry.
Hi, Rajesh, I have a little small doubt in data types.
Hmm. Hmm. Come on
Uh,
for it.
uh, I didn't understand that workset data type and base constraint there as a unconnected and phasing data type. These three things I didn't
Hmm.
understand.
I'll explain. We didn't cover the data types concept completely. So not even the complete primitive data types. We just covered only three out of five, and the main element ID data type is going to be started today. So today you'll get confused a lot. Okay, clear? But at the same time, it's
Okay,
my
right.
responsibility to make you to give you the clarity.
Convince.
Okay, clear? So don't get panic.
Right.
Well,
Right.
any other any other questions?
Yeah, it is
Nothing.
it is the same
Hmm.
question
Hmm.
regarding the work set. So I just want to see the work set
Hmm.
name
Hmm.
while selecting
But
the element.
it shows ID.
It's numbering. Yeah, number.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Actually, in API, we don't have any names or something, bro. Purely IDs. If I want to play in the Dynamo, it must be an element. But at the same time, if I want to play with the same element, the API will not accept. The API accepts ID of an element. Is it clear? So there
Okay.
are some set of parameters. They are ID properties. Okay. So if you want to play with something, you must know the ID of it. If you want to play with a level, it shows ID. If you want to play with workset, ID. If you want to play with the design option, ID. If you want to play with the material, ID. So we'll see today what is that element ID
Okay.
and all the things. Okay, come on.
Okay.
When I was giving the top constraint as variable, it was showing in the data type Revit.elements.level. It should have shown string or something as per my knowledge, but it was showing Revit.elements.level.
Level
Can you
is
please clarify?
I'll do that. So that is an element ID. Concept is going to be today. It's going to be today. I'll explain. Okay, clear? Don't worry.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Yes, sir, I have one doubt, sir. Sir, actually, we covered the three data types yesterday, but I want to know, you actually explained two types of data types, like primitive and application specific. So those data types comes under primitive or Revit specific?
See, it's very simple, bro. Number is universal. In application, do you use, I mean, for example, in a website development sort of coding, do they use Revit terminologies? Do they use Revit terminologies in any website? No. Correct?
No, sir.
So if it is not a number, very simple. If it is not a number, I mean, if it is not an integer, if it is not a string, if it is not a double, if it is not a Boolean, consider it is a Revit specific data type. Very simple. Okay, clear? So you guys are still confused with the data types concept only. So no more questions. Let's step into the topic. Okay, clear? So after today, I think first week, no, I don't want to bother you. Enjoy this weekend. Next weekend, we'll see. Okay, clear? So shall I start?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we have seen yesterday how to play with, what are the input data types? Oh, I mean, sorry, what are the primitive data types? One is integer, one is double, and one is string. And Boolean we haven't covered. So yesterday I have shown you how to extract that info. Now today we are going to set a value to those parameters. Are you clear? Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
Are you clear?
Yeah,
sir.
clear,
So
sir, clear,
let's
clear.
say
No
new.
problem.
Now I want an element to be.
Hello, sir.
Come on, tell me.
Sir, could you please once more? I could not understand that concept.
Which concept?
If, right now you tell something, no?
Which one?
No, starting is some element you're talking about, no? That one.
No. The concept isn't started yet. I'll explain you with detail. Forget about their explanations. Okay? I'll
Okay,
explain you
okay,
what
okay.
is today.
Okay.
So yeah, let me select a model element. Select. See, you have to use exactly the same. Even select model element without any spaces. If I forgot the space, you can't find the node. At the same time, in the library, if I type select model, see, I didn't get any set of nodes here. I know there is a node called select model element. I know there is a node called all elements at level. I know there is a node called something. I've played many times, but we are not, because of we are not familiar with it, we may miss the main important characters, because even space is also acting like a character. Even the space also have a particular importance in this. So maintain exactly, if you have seen something, maximum try to remember until unless you until unless you memorize it, note it down somewhere. The best practice I ever say, take a printout of, I'll send you something. If you have seen a note, just take a printer. I don't know how many people used to right? Like Sai Koti, like Rama Koti. So they used to write Rama, 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 Sai, 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 like. So there is a sort of a table. Now you have to maintain that, like some sort of a table. Write down every single node if you've seen for the first time, and you've used in any of your scripts. Make this as a habit. Make this as a habit, and whenever you started using, just you have to cross those lines. Yeah, I use this node 10 times. When you're using again it, just put a cross line there. Make this as a habit. This is scientifically proven that stores directly, because in our brain we have some sort of called barriers. So this practice makes that barriers open. Seriously, most of the developers uh, follow this thing. Most of the developers, if they have seen a new function, they strike it. How many times? Like if there is a deadline is 30, so 1 2 3 they cross it, no, the same way. So whenever, for example, if I use select model element 10 times, so 10 lines on a paper, so that you will come to know which is the most frequently used nodes, and you will give highest priority to those set of nodes. Okay, so actually I have done my the tutoring training, like how to become an exact tutor, the strategies, everything from a different person who is actually certified university holder. So he taught all these things. Okay, so select model element. That's a best practice. It worked for me, seriously. Select model element. Now just pick an element, and I'll just pick one duct here. I just picked a duct, and don't ask me what is this automatic manual anything for the time being. You'll come to know. Okay, I'll explain you in the Dynamo interface. So select model element, uh, and element dot get parameter value by name. Element dot get parameter value by name. If I add any spaces between, or if I forgot any spaces in between, I can't see that exactly. So now again there is a confusion when I type exactly the same, get parameter value by name, get parameter value by name, and if I keep on scrolling down, it's going to show get parameter value by name repeatedly. See again one more get parameter value by name. So which is the exact one I have to pick? You will understand this by the
The
end of
second
this.
one.
Second one, sir.
Since you already have seen this, because the logo before it, it is not a default one. It is coming from bimorph nodes. And when you hover the cursor on this, on the right hand side, that shows like a tooltip. There it is actually shows visit bimorph.com/bimorph nodes for support. So that is not actually a Revit property. That is not a default node. It is a custom node. What is a default and what is a custom? We'll discuss it in a coming sessions. So for the time being, get parameter value by name. So why this? We'll see, because first after finishing the data types concept and everything is clear to you, then we'll stepping into the real application thing. Okay, what is it exactly? What it expects? You have to understand it very very clearly. I mean, if the foundations are not clear, you can't continue with an advanced topics in Dynamo. Okay, fine. So it is expecting element, I connected an element, and this is expecting parameter name. So if any node which is expecting parameter name, the parameter names always in a string format, correct? So blindly you can place the string without second thought. If any node which is expecting parameter name, consider it's a string. Guys, clear? Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Even though for some set of nodes it is written as a parameter name, but when I hover the cursor on this, it will not show that string over there. But still you can consider if it is showing like a parameter name, then it's a string. Okay, fine. Now I'll ask for width or something, and when I set that 750, now I want to change this width from 750 to some 900 or 1500, something like. Now I'm playing with uh, playing with an element, okay. So there I use set parameter by name. So it is again expecting the same element. Yeah, it is expecting an element. It is expecting parameter name, and it is expecting the value. So here I have three different inputs. Okay, now, so what if I've seen this already? If I want to use it, I can take multiple connections from one output. I can take multiple connections from, this is an output part, correct? This is an output part, and this is an input part. But you cannot connect multiple connections to an input. For example, if I connect this to this, what will happen? The first one will be disconnected. Are you clear? So when I connect this to this one will be disconnected. So input accepts only one connection, but output you can take many. You can take this to this. You can take this to this. You can take multiple connections. There is no limit. Are you clear? So, are you clear with this?
Sir,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now,
clear.
this is
Sir?
expecting element.
Yeah. Sir, here uses this note, it's element dot set parameter by name. Here, as per your previous class, I can understand that I have that element and I have the name, right? I have to set a parameter on
Value.
that element.
Okay.
Okay.
See, here we are actually getting the value. Here we are actually getting the value, but here I'm trying to set the value. Since it's already 750 there, I just want to change it to the 1200 or something. Now, when I connect this to the same element, to the same width parameter, I want to set a value. And what is this data type?
So
Data
And
type.
Integer.
Integer.
Value is
Double
different.
maybe also.
Value is different. Data type is different. So data type is, it looks like an integer.
double.
Correct?
It's
Okay,
look like
fine.
a integer, but it is a double.
Can use double.
It's a double because generally we keep we maintain some decimal values also. Correct? So I use a number node, and if I'm trying to set like 1200, and when I connect this to this, see, the width has changed. Correct? Did you notice the width has changed? Now what if I,
But sir, why it is showing 750 there?
no, see, it needs a refresh. So this, even though you keep on playing, this will not refresh. There is a bug in it. I mean, it's not actually bug. We don't have a refresh button in the Dynamo. Yesterday I told you. So we don't have any refresh button. To get this value refreshed, you have to copy and paste the node again. Now it shows 1500.
Hello. Hi, Rajesh. Hello.
Come on.
Yeah, this is Sukhan. Yeah, this is Sukhan. Actually, I want to ask one thing. If we have the dark size is like 600 by 600, if we change here the width, so it will be automatically duplicate, or it will be like change. Let's say we have the so many same type of the dark.
Changing the same element, it is not duplicating. You are changing the element directly. The same element, it's not duplicated.
Element, but if we have the same size of the dark, like multiple place, so how it will be like that one will be like duplicate?
No. See, very simple. You are playing with only single element. Only that element will be changed. You are playing with only single element. Are you clear? That too, the particular element 478246. If you have
that
given
means it will be duplicate maybe, right?
No. It's the same element. You're changing
Okay.
the width value of that particular element, and width is
Okay.
actually an instance parameter. So instance
Okay. Okay.
parameters obviously affect only that
Okay.
particular
Yeah.
element.
Particular
If it is
area,
a type
yes.
Yes. Yeah.
parameter, it will change everywhere. Correct?
Yeah. No. Yeah. If it is like type parameter.
Correct, no?
Okay.
Right.
Understand.
Okay. Now element dot set parameter by name, I have changed this to, I'll just set it back to the 750 again. So, okay, is it clear? Are you clear?
Yes,
Now,
clear.
so let's play with some other data type again. Upper and total. Let me delete this for the time being. Let's see. Here you have to understand, you will face some struggles while we play with this.
So can we change the value if it is in something like in uh, report parameter, like there is a length which is 11.8750 and which we cannot
I'll come
change
to that
now.
tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll explain that tomorrow. Okay. So here, but I'll explain you why and whether it is possible or not. In case if it is possible, how. Okay. So let's say play with upper and top elevation. Correct? Let's disconnect this. Upper and top elevation, case sensitive, and spaces. Everything is clear. As of now, it is 1.6250. I just want to change it to the 2. That's a 2.325 something, 352. When I connect this to this, are you clear now? So it's moving. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I want to change the height of this. So same thing again. Disconnect this. Capital H. Okay. And height is 600. I'll just make it 900. Okay. So it's changing. Let's set it back to the 600 again. Okay.
Hi, Rajesh. Hold on. Like,
Sorry.
hi, Rajesh. Hold on. If the values are type parameter, this is applicable, right?
Robert, your voice got stuck, Robert. I didn't listen that clearly. And who is this Niyamat? Who's this?
Nayamat, hi, this is I'm newly joined. The
Oh,
Rizwan is suggest me to join Dynamo, so today is my first day.
oh, okay. So, okay, you haven't done your enrollment process yet, right?
No, no, no.
Okay, fine. No worries. After the session, we'll discuss because the meeting link is going to be changed from tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, I'll
Yeah, we'll discuss later.
yeah, sure. Fine. So, and everyone joined with your names itself, right? Tushar, Dimash. Okay. Uh, Ashim Mondala. Mm,
Yes, yes.
okay. I got you. Okay, fine. All are fine. Okay. So now, we just want to play with the additional flow. So additional flow. I'll just change this to the additional flow 200 and let me set. Now the additional flow is 100 liters per second. 100 liters per second. Okay, fine. What if, as someone said, system type is undefined? Undefined, that's fine. Someone is saying that length parameter or something. Where is that length parameter? It's somewhere here. So 11.8750. What if I'll play with length and it is 11.8750. I want to change it to the 13 something. And when I connect this to this, oh, it's giving me warning. What was that? Let's see. The parameter is read only. Guys, are you clear? The parameter is read only. So what is a read only parameter and how do we, decide whether it is a read only parameter? It is in the grayed out. And if you can't edit it manually, consider it is a read only parameter. Guys, are you clear? Is it
Yeah,
clear?
clear.
So
Yes.
this one
Yes.
is write only parameter. This one is write only parameter. So there are some set of read only parameters. It looks like a read only parameter, but you can change that. How? We'll see in the coming sessions. Okay, we are still in the basic. Okay, so 600, that's fine. Undefined. Consider undefined system type. Okay, we'll jump into this later. Comments. Comments, I want to set a value 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, will it work?
Yes. No, sir.
Perfect.
Because it is a string.
No,
No,
string.
comments can take any of the data, so it will work.
It works. Very good. Any other?
Sir,
Hmm.
I guess if that's not a number, if I'm
Hmm.
going to connect it with a string, then it will work.
But
Yes.
I already got a warning there. It means it's
That's a
seeing.
number. Yes.
Okay, let's read that warning. See, this is again a repeated warning. See, first of all, if you clearly understand all the warnings and come out of that fear, what exactly Dynamo gives, if you instead, if I connect a wrong thing, a Dynamo will never affect your project. Frankly, if you're half knowledge guy, definitely you will spoil the model. Is it clear? But frankly saying, there are no such warnings. There are very few. And this is again the second warning we frequently see. Yesterday I have shown you something. What? The node was expecting something, but you have connected something else. Correct? Correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes,
No?
yes.
Yeah.
Now, this is
Yes.
again second frequent warning. Not an error, huh? It's a warning. Errors are very rare. Warnings will keep on getting. Okay. So what if you just want to read the warning, hover the cursor on it, and it's clearly saying that element.set parameter by name. I mean, again, if you want me to take a screenshot, I'll explain you.
It should be by text.
I'll explain you
You
how.
have to text string.
See, this is the first warning actually, correct? So this is the second warning we have. Oh, it is loading. Okay, fine. What it is saying, element dot set parameter by name. See why I'm stretching this. There is a reason behind. Yesterday also, I've shown you like parameter value, and I have marked these two things. I have rounded those two things. The reason, sometimes the node name is something, but here it shows something else. Okay, so that's why your sake I'm explaining. Try to understand. Whenever you see the warning, just cross check these two are exactly same or not. Okay, you will come to know later. So element.set parameter by name, operation failed. Why? Patient मर गया क्या? No. The reason, the parameter storage type is not a number. So it's clearly saying that you have connected a number, the storage type, the parameter storage type. So it's clearly saying that you are trying to store something, a value in a parameter. That storage type is not a number. The data type is not a number. Guys, are you clear? That
Yeah.
particular
Clear.
parameters storage type in the sense data type. So you are playing with a wrong data type. 80% of warnings are these two only. Seriously. Let's see. In the entire training, do we see any set of warnings or other set of warnings? Nowhere. Data type warnings are only the frequent warnings till this end of the training. Seriously. Okay. Now what you have to do is understand clearly. Okay, if it is not a number, so what are the data types we have? Maybe, and of course it can say clearly, "Arey idiot, the parameter storage type is a string, but you have connected me a number." So how do I come to know that? Yesterday's policy, yesterday's the same stuff again. I'm going to play with. Okay, I don't want to use my brain. I just want to follow a process. What do I do that? Element dot parameters, element dot parameters. Check this. Okay, parameter dot name. See, if dot name is not working without dot. So these are actually strategies I'll explain you in coming sessions. Okay. Don't ask me. Oh, I'm sorry, idiot. So parameter dot name. Now parameter dot space value. Same again. Parameter storage type. I don't need this anymore now. Okay. I just have to cross check. Okay. I'm trying to play with a parameter called, what was that? Comments. So where is comments? Fourth index value. This one we generally called it as a index number. See, this part is an index number. 0 is an index number. 1 is an index number. 2 is an index number. 3 is an index number. So actually I have 71 items, but in the end I see only 70. There is no 71. Why? Because it starts with 0. Count the 0. All programming languages starts with 0 index. Remember this. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an interview question generally. 0, 1, 2, 3. For us, it's an interview question, not for you. I mean, when I was learning. So category. Now I want to play with the fourth index. So if you have seen fourth index value comments, the entire flow where you use, it will not break anywhere. So if the fourth index in a parameter name is comments, that exactly shows the same value. This value belongs to the comments only. So this value, see, this is string. So data type, it is clearly saying I'm a string. Are you clear? Guys, are you clear? So if you want to set something, you have to play with a string, not with a number. Now I decided, oh, this is not a number, that is a string. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear? So if I enter same 1, 2, 3, 4, I enter this and set. Now it will set that 1, 2, 3, 4 to it. Guys, are you clear?
Can we change the justification and reference level, sir?
I'll show you. That is a element ID. I'll come to that in some time. Okay.
Okay.
First, let's play with the numbers. Then we'll come to the strings. Okay.
Sir.
Now, what
Sir?
Come on.
Actually, if I just want to, I have a live actually scenario. I'm in my mind that if I want to put a value on comments on each and every equipment which is placed on level 2, then how I can do it?
We have a concept called filtering, bro. Who asked this?
Me, Anirban.
Anirban. So we have a concept called grouping, sorting, filtering. There we are going to apply all these strategies. Filtering by level, filtering by room, filtering by type, all these things based on the
class,
system
right?
type, different one. So we'll
Okay.
discuss that. And who is this Mesuk? What's your full name? Even my team asking in the morning, who is this Mesuk? Come on.
This Sukhendu.
Huh? Who is this?
Sukhendu.
Oh, it's me, Sukhendu. Okay.
If you connect
laptop. Reverberation. Come on. Stop it. Okay. Just mute it. Okay, fine. I just muted. Fine. Okay. So let's play with, I think we don't have any other elements to be played with. This is actually a comment. What is the storage type of this?
That's all string.
String. Okay. So what is the storage type of this? Are you sure?
String.
This is also a string, but it looks like a string, but it's not a string.
Now let's get into it. So horizontal justification, it is exactly string, right? Okay. First thing, and before we step into it, as I've told you yesterday, you can read the storage type of a parameter when you hover the cursor on this, and there it is not showing, it is like a text. What it is exactly showing it as? Drop down list. Correct? See the third line. So the parameter horizontal justification, and I'm a built-in parameter, and I'm a drop-down list. What does it mean by drop-down list? We'll see now. Okay. Okay. So horizontal justification. Horizontal justification. Horizontal justification. Okay. Fine. I know I have some options: center, left, and right. Center, left, and right. So that is a string only, right? So it is already in center. I want to set it to the left. So when I connect left to the value, move, it should work, no? Why it isn't working? Why
It
it
is
is work?
expecting something.
Okay, it is expecting something. Let's see what it is expecting actually. When I hold the cursor on this, no, it's not giving any hint. It's saying that I'm not a string. The parameter you're trying to play with, the storage type of that particular parameter is not a string. Are you clear? Guys, you have to be more friendly with the warnings. If you hate warning, you will never become a developer. I assure, I sign on it. If you start, you have to fall in love with the warnings. Okay, so take a printout and look into it every day. Seriously. Okay, I don't know how many of you put your wife's passport size photo in wallet, but this kind of warning should be printed and on your desk for sure. Everyone, I'll send you all this. Okay, clear? So read it every day, recall it. Okay, fine. So let me see what it is exactly. Horizontal justification. So horizontal, this is an actually in alphabetical order. A, B is not there. C, D, E, F, G is not there. H, horizontal justification. So 18th index parameter. So 18th is 0. The value there it shows as a center, but here it shows 0. Why? Why like that? Okay, let me read the data type. So 18th index is integer. How come? Confused? Huh?
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Confused.
I guess you told us that all the things we stored as it stored like as a value. Maybe that's the.
Okay, no, close to. But actually,
Or else maybe we need to choose like option one, option two kind of thing.
ah, perfect, bro. Okay, now let's say yesterday we discussed integer and double and string and boolean we'll play with today. And this kind of parameter actually it looks like a text, bro, but it is not a text. So they're trying to fool us. Okay, and what is this, Rajesh? That looks like a text, but there the value shows something else. Their value is something else. These are called integer controlled parameters. How? Integer controlled parameters, ICP. Integer controlled parameter. How come? Okay, fine. So for now it is in 0. What if I change this center to left? Now let me go and read the data. 18th parameter, right? Correct? 18th. So value is something else. The value will be 1 now. Do you see that? Okay, let me try. I'll change this left to right again. Okay, I've changed here. Let me go and check. It's refreshing. The 18th index value is 2. Guys,
Okay.
got it? So let me take a screenshot again and I'll just explain that again and I'll copy paste. Amma boy, it's taking too long to copy. Okay, so third one. So here
I
what
think
you
Rajesh, like a TV, right? I think remote, we just select channels, right? 1, 2, 3.
yes, exactly. See, these are index values generally. So the first one could be like a 0, the center one could be like 1, and this is going to be like a 2. Even the values stored, and they are going to play with index values. Guys, are you clear? But in that case, say, left should be 0, center should be 1, right should be 2. Am I
Yes.
right? But when I'm playing
Yes.
with a center, it is 0. When I change to the left, it's shown as 1. When I
1.
change to the right, it's shown as a 2. What is that sequence? Come on, you can answer.
In just
The
to
alphabetical
that.
order.
Alphabetical order. C comes first. So 0 represents center. Next, L comes. So 1. And right comes next. So 2. Are you clear? Alphabetical order. So don't expect the same result would be, every time it's the same. But I want you to understand there are, if any parameter, when you hover the cursor on any parameter, if it is not showing as a text, consider it is an integer controlled parameter. Are you clear? So you can't set a text to it. If I change to something, no, it won't work. Then how do I control? I'll just show you here. It's very simple. You just have to change the numbers. That's it. So instead of left, I'll change this number to 0. It's already. I hope you guys are clear what I'm doing. See, now it's set to the center.
Yes. Center.
What if I play with 1? It's left. What if I played with 2? It's right.
That's right.
Clear, everyone? What if I said 3?
Yeah.
Come on.
It
Now,
will null.
think twice
Warning,
before
so
you
I
answer.
Reference level.
The bottom level.
It will show warning. Maybe.
What
No
happened?
warning.
No warning. It has set empty. There is nothing over there.
Oh.
Correct? What if I set to the 4?
Okay. Okay.
Nothing is there.
Okay.
So sometimes it will show you the warning. Sometimes it will set to the empty completely. Okay. Fine. I hope you're clear with this. Clear, everyone? So this is an integer controlled parameter. Now, let me ask the same question. I mean, similar question again. What is the storage type of vertical justification?
Same integer control.
Same numbers.
See, you have changed the, your answer immediately. You change your answer immediately. You are not saying it is a string. Correct? So don't take up blind decisions. When I hold the cursor, now it shows like a drop-down list. What was that? What is that now? It's a integer controlled. Okay.
Integer control parameter.
Reference level? Come
That
on.
also in
Integer.
Integer control.
What a confidence. What a confidence. I'm here to kill your confidence. Let's see. Okay, fine.
Sir, justification and meta justifications are different.
Sorry? Come on. Continue, bro. Justifications, spelling correct, no? Okay, let me change it to the 0. It is set to the middle.
Middle.
1, okay, bottom. 2 to the top. 3, nothing. Okay, fine. Let it be. Reference level now. So, as you said, reference level. Okay, now it's reference level. Now it's reference level. Let's say, what if I set it to 0?
There is no like from center, like for the vertical reference justification, there is no center option.
I don't know. Vertical justification will be top, middle, and bottom. For
Okay,
horizontal, you will see
okay,
center.
middle means that is the center, I think. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so reference level, and it is saying something else. What is it saying clearly? The parameter storage type is not a number. Just a few minutes back,
Sir,
I
we
have
have to
given a
connect the here string, I think.
Yes, it will be string, depend on
string,
the
no?
levels of the
String.
level.
You explained yesterday. Level
Each
1, level.
level,
Correct,
But
each
correct.
levels
level
have
we
element ID,
created.
na, sir. Maybe it can be an element ID.
No, it will be like a string. We need to mention like level by
Each
text.
each level when we are created that each level when we are created they are also act as a string, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
I think string will
Element
come here.
ID.
So you guys done with your answers? Come on.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, any other? Anyone
Element
else?
ID.
Okay, fine. Let's see. Okay, so what if if it's clearly saying that I'm not a number? Okay, as you said, reference level, we have another option. We have another option, but it's clearly showing me that it's a drop down list. What if it is a drop down list? It should be a integer controlled parameter. Or else, do we have another option? I've connected a number. But as per my previous statement, if it is showing like a drop down list, consider it is never a string. But still, you asked me to set something instead of roof level. I'll set level 1. I'll set level 1. Okay, sure. Shall I connect this? Now again, the same. This block completely needs the exact data types what it exactly needs. Seriously. Okay. At least, you know, okay, fine. That's personal stuff. Okay. Well, it will not tolerate. It will not allow you to execute even. So the parameter storage type is not a string. So I connected a number. It is not accepting. I connected a string that is also not accepting. Then how? Then how? Give me an option. How?
Element
I'm
ID.
asking Dynamo. Let's say. So what is this exact storage type? Let me go and read here. We have this option, no? Correct? Don't forget this.
Yes.
Okay. So reference level PQRST 40. Reference level 40. So 40 index value is yellow color text. Someone noticed yesterday, the color of it. So 40 here, it is element ID. You see that? So it is not a number, it is not a string, it is not an integer controlled parameter. Now I am adding somehow, somehow comma and one more. I'm continuing the statement. If any parameter shows it's a drop down list, either it is integer controlled parameter or else element ID. Are you clear now?
Element ID.
Are you clear? So I'm not going to extend this statement anymore. I have only two options. Either when I hover the cursor on this, it is showing it's like a length and it's a built-in parameter. So it is a double. So when I hover the cursor on this, that is clearly saying length. Length means obviously length will be in the number itself. So length can have the decimal values. So it's a double. Are you clear, everyone? Clear, everyone?
Clear.
Yes.
Clear,
Yes,
everyone?
clear.
Come on, good. So
Yes.
what if I play with some wall? What about I'll just play with this element. Come on, disconnect. Play with a wall or column or something. What is the storage type of location line parameter?
Integer.
Controlled.
Integer
When
control parameter.
Or
drop
else
down
element
list.
ID, maybe.
Or else
No,
element
that's
ID.
not an element. That's not an element.
No. Integer controlled, maybe. They have given the numbers.
I'll give
Yes,
you a
sir.
detailed
I see.
explanation why it is actually integer controlled and why it is, element ID. If it is playing, for every property, if it is accepting as an ID, I'll explain you that later, not now. So base constraint. What is this base constraint? When I hover the cursor, drop down list, either level, either element ID or else
That
integer control
that's the
parameter.
element type.
Clear, no? Clear?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I
yes.
can give you this detailed explanation, but whenever you see, you have to keep on saying either that or this. Remember, okay? So base offset, double, base is attached. What is this base is attached? Come on.
Boolean.
Boolean.
Base,
Yes or no?
let's play. Base is attached. So Boolean, so SR no parameter. So Boolean in the sense, okay, I have a node called Boolean. Generally, when we use this, when we call it as a Boolean, we have some, the frequent words that we use like true or false. Correct? Yes or no.
Yes.
Ayo. On and off. And check or uncheck. What else we have?
Either or.
Huh?
0 and 1. 0 and
1 and 0. Not 0 and 1. We have to say 1 or 0. The reason, if you notice clearly, the positive statements always comes first. That is a universal rule. If a developer who wants to give an option to a user, first always he gives the positive value. Then he'll put a negative value. Remember this. It's a developer mindset. Always should be like this. The first one always a positive. True is a positive. S is a positive. On is a positive. Check is a positive. 1 is a positive. Are you clear, everyone? And right hand side, it is negative. Even if you notice, the first option is true and the second option is false. Positive and negative. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes.
Now,
Clear.
let's play with a Boolean. What if I connect to the true? So is this in a negative statement or positive statement? Negative. Correct?
Negative, sir.
So if I want to set it to true, oh, that gives me a warning. The parameter is read only. Okay, no problem. I'll check with room bounding then. Clear? Room bounding. Now, is this in a positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
So let me set it to negative. Perfect. Is it clear? Okay, good. Now, the structural usage, which is saying like a non-bearing. The structural usage non-bearing. Okay. What can I control this?
No, read
Structural
only.
person.
This is
No.
the read only.
This
This
is
is
the
the read
read
only.
only
I'm
parameter.
asking structural guys here. Come on.
The structure boolean.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we have to turn on the structural boolean first. See, when I'm trying to play with a parameter directly, let's say structural uses, let's say structural uses. Can you guess what is the storage type? When I hover the cursor, drop down list.
Drop down
So
list.
drop down list, let me try with a number. Correct? So I'll try with a number. If number failed, I'll check with a element ID. I'll check what was that. So what if I set 0 to this? The parameter is read only. The parameter is read only. Okay. So what if I connect a string to this? This is clearly saying now, of course, the same, the parameter, but this gives a different value. The parameter storage type is not a string. So it means it can accept a number or it can accept some other data type. Here you have to make, your brain more sharper. The warnings, you have to understand very clearly. Here it is not saying you can't play with me. Here it is not saying that you can't play with me. It is saying that I'm not a string type parameter. Are you clear? So I'm fine. When I'm connecting a number to this, it's saying that I'm a read only. How to make it active? So there are some sort of parameters can be controlled. How? First, I have to make this structural parameter Boolean from negative to positive. And when I connect this, now I see that structural uses parameter is a drop down list and which is write only parameter now. Guys, are you clear?
Yes, yes.
Are you clear? So how to play with two parameters at the same time, we'll see in the coming sessions, not for now. Okay, so there is a different one now. First we'll finish the basic stuff. Okay, fine.
This
What
goes with
else?
all the read-only things, all the read-only parameters, or
Generally,
only
some of the read-only parameters can't be controlled at all. Some of the parameters are linked with some other parameter. The way structural usage is actually linked with structural parameter. Are you clear? And if you have noticed cross section, if I set it to so if I say cross section, which is what happened, why it is controlling by itself. Okay, so vertical, if I change to the slanted, now there is a hidden parameter in it. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So what if I'm trying to play with this particular angle from vertical? What it says, angle from vertical. Okay, I know that is actually a number. Let me set it to the vertical, and I know that is actually expecting a number, and I want this has to be set a value 45. It's saying that no parameter found by that name. It is not even saying I'm not a number or nothing. It's saying that I don't have that parameter in your database. Are you clear? So there is a parameter hidden. So since it was not on the database, not on the properties palette, that's the reason it's clearly saying I can't see anywhere. But whenever you change this cross-section parameter from vertical to slanted, now check, see, it has assigned the 45 degrees. Guys, are you clear? So there are some possibilities that you can control either hidden parameter or a linked parameters. We'll see in the coming sessions, don't worry. The same example. Okay, clear now?
Sir, always the drop down data types always comes with the alphabetical sequence. Means
Can't
it's
say.
a thumb rule.
No, can't say. So it depends upon the developer's mindset. I don't know, how they exactly. Some of the inputs are dictionaries, bro. I mean, you will be understanding why some of them are in alphabetical order, why some of them are not in alphabetical order. In the coding, we have set of concepts called list and dictionary. So if the user use list, it is obviously in an alphabetical order. If the user use dictionary, we can't control it. It depends upon from project to project, application to application, like, okay, we'll discuss that later. It's a technical
So
question.
is there any way to understand that how it's
No, bro.
represent?
No.
Okay.
No. Generally, you can't. Okay, fine. Anyways, we'll see that later.
Why is it showing run complete with errors in the bottom?
Because when I just click on it, because of this.
Okay.
If I delete this, see run completed.
Sure. Yeah, got it.
Okay, clear? Fine. So, what else? Let's say play with. Okay, so you understand what is the drop down list. Now, guys, up to now is the complete concept clear? I'm not going to discuss anything about integer, double, string, and boolean and integer controlled parameter. We are entering into element ID parameters.
Yeah, clear.
This
All things
is
are clear.
so far, the concepts we covered, even a Buddha guy can understand. Is it clear? Now we are entering into the element ID. This is more important because most of the parameters we have, of course, we have very few, but mostly you have to understand what is an Revit specific data types. Are you clear? Guys, clear?
Raj, I have like in the Dynamo.
I can't hear you, bro. Come closer to your mic.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Revit, sorry, in the Dynamo, we are writing, right, every time the parameter name in the string. Do we need to do that every time, or do we have any drop down list like which will show all the parameters
Such a lazy
available
guy.
for the tile?
Such a lazy guy. You can't even type a parameter name there, bro. Huh?
Just
No, there is a way, but I'll explain. First, let's go with the basic stuff. We can directly
okay.
pull the parameter name from this directly. Okay, indexing.
Okay.
I'll explain you, but not now. Okay.
Okay. Fine. Yeah.
Fine. So, okay. So first, let's see what are the parameters we have an element IDs. Location line. It's a drop-down list. When I hold the cursor, it's saying that. I mean, if you clearly notice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you see that on the image there are some numbers? I think you didn't notice it so far. Can you guess what is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
So it's basic like wall center line, wall
Layers.
center line.
Correct.
It's for compound walls.
Compound walls,
One
huh?
wall finish.
Are you sure?
One is for wall center
Wall
line.
center
This is the
line.
justification.
Why
Two
there
is
is
for core
no
center.
zero then? Actually, as per my previous statement, you forgot again. So as per my previous statement, the indexing should start with a 0, right? Am I right?
Revit data.
Is the dictionary.
It's a dictionary. Okay, so dictionaries will start with directly 1, 2, 3. Okay, fine. So I don't want to confuse you. We are going to see this, in a technical sessions. Now, forget about all this. When you hold the cursor on this, it's showing it's like a drop-down list. We have only two options now, either integer controlled or element ID. Element ID. So let's play with directly. So this is what your practice today. This is your, I don't know how many of you done this. I completely forgot to ask.
Sir.
See, it's wall center line.
Hello.
Haha.
Hello.
Come on.
Yes, I just have a question that you told us that when we hover the cursor to the location line, it shows us a drop-down list, right? So you told us that if we can see it as a drop-down list, it will maybe a number type or it will be selected as a element ID, right? Yes, but I have a doubt, right? If that's not an element, so how I can select it as an element ID? Like in the previous example, we can select the labels because the label is a complete a Revit element, like a grid. But that's wall center line. That's not an element. That's not exist even on Revit. So that's always a number type. That's my guess actually. I just want to ask you actually.
No, not exactly, but I'll give you the detailed explanation in some time today itself. Okay, we are almost close to it. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, now what if I change this to the 0? It's saying wall center line. What if I set it to 1? Okay, it's changing. So consider it is integer controlled parameter. Let's play with a base constraint. Base constraint. Base constraint. Okay, fine. So when I hover the cursor on it, again, it is a drop-down list. When I connect this to this, now it's saying that parameter storage step is not a number. So it's an element ID. But how do I exactly connect? If it is showing it's like a drop-down list, you can't play with a number. Where is the solution to what is the exact input to be connected? This is a $1,000,000 question for most of the people. Okay, we guys have the simple shortcuts. Generally, there is a different way to connect something to this. Actually, I have, we used to have, what is this actually level? What is the data type actually? This is a level base constraint. Okay, so this is level. So there is a node called a level dot by name. I have to type a name itself. I have to type name only, but not directly to this. Not directly to this. I'll just show you, for example, level by name. Now, when you connect a name to this, when you write a name to this, I'm going to convert that into the level. The reason, base constraint parameter, the second index, see that is an element ID. I can see there is an ID here, 378119. 378119 is not an element ID, not this element ID. Why? Because this element ID is 895388. Then what is this 378119?
The element ID of the level.
Element ID of that particular level. Okay, 378119. 378119. Manage. Select by ID. 378119. When I just click on OK, I see that category itself, it is showing it's like a level. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes. Yes.
It shows it is a level here.
Yes.
The ID of it is a level. So if any ID which is actually coming here, which is showing something like, I mean, if you really want to play with, just read what is it 378119. It's very simple. For example, if I have any other element ID 397, so type it again, manage, select by ID. It's very simple formula. You no need to panic. 397, simple. Just click on it. See, it is not wall. It is not wall. And for your understanding, this is actually called as a category, bro. This is actually category. And the first one is what? Family. Correct? It's a family. And what is this? Family type.
Type.
Correct? It's a family type.
Yes.
Generally, how many element IDs would be there for one element? Obviously one. Obviously one. Okay, but have you ever faced this, like when you're trying to copy an element ID from element in the Navisworks, and when you copy and paste in Revit, sometimes it used to show I can't find that element in it. Most of us faced it. Do you know the reason why? You copied the exact element ID only, but still it shows something wrong. The reason, instead of copying that element ID, maybe you have copied element type ID or else category ID. Okay, fine. If you don't believe, I'll just show you, because this element ID concept is more tricky. You have to understand the deep roots of it. Otherwise, you can't really understand. So I'm giving you sort of theoretical knowledge. Are you clear? Let's read it more clearly. I just picked an element. Consider, I just picked an element. We have a tool called Revit lookup tool. Revit lookup tool. So don't ask me this. I'll share you later. So this is the base of our level 2 training. Okay. So this is showing me a properties palette again. This is the actual properties palette we're supposed to play with, not this idiotic properties palette. Out of, if you compare to this properties palette with this is not even 2% of parameters. The rest of the 98% parameters are here. More powerful properties palette only for developers. Are you clear? Based on this, I mean, for example, if someone come and ask me, Rajesh, can I get all the ducts which are running from right to left, and I can get it. How? The reference, I take it from lookup. Okay, Rajesh, when I'm trying to play with the ducts, it's selecting all the ducts, but I just want to create a floor openings where the ducts are in vertical. Can I extract those? Yes. Again, how? The Revit lookup. Because I don't see that information. Can I see that is that a vertical duct or is it a horizontal duct here? No. Can I see the element ID property here? Element ID number here? No. So the entire information, the entire data to play with an element is actually hidden in this lookup tool. Okay. Clear? So let's play with, I mean, if you can able to understand fetching the data from this Revit lookup tool, consider you are a pro. You can stamp yourself, I'm a pro guy. Is it clear? Okay, fine. Let's step into this topic because we don't have time. I don't want you even confused. We'll discuss all this in a another session. Okay, so element, generally why this is, it's very simple, the way how it exactly work. So this is the element, the one, if you notice this box, I mean this is actually like a heading. This heading, the background is in the gray color, it's in gray, rest of them all are like in white color, but this is a heading. Now element dot category, it will give you the category. Element dot id, it will give you the id. Element dot level id, see 378119. Got it, guys? So element dot name, it's going to give you the element name. Element dot parameters, so it's going to give you the list of parameters. Do you try to sync my previous explanations with this? Do you able to sync? Huh? The reason why we are getting element dot parameters, the reason why we are getting element dot id, how actually, where are these nodes coming from? Lookup tool. Okay, clear? So if I'm asking for element dot workset id, so this shows like a 0. Why? Because we don't have any worksets, because it's not a workshed model. Okay, we'll discuss that later. Now, why did I open this? To check what is the id of this element. Element dot id, yes, 895388. I'll just copy the value. I'll write it down somewhere. Above. This is prompt actually. I'm going to share you the prompt later. So this is an element ID. Okay, fine. Where is this element coming from? A type. So get type ID. So when I just click on it, I am going to get a type ID. This is 397. Copy value. Type ID. Okay. Where is this type coming from? 397. Wait, where I am? This is an element 1. This is a type 1, 397. Where is this type coming from? It is coming from a family, correct? Do you know this hierarchy, or you forgot in the first year itself? Huh? Do you remember? Okay, you are you have kept the blank face. Let me show you. Generally, Revit element hierarchy, bro. Generally, Revit element hierarchies are like this. First, category comes. Correct? Category comes. So category has a different ID. Inside the category, I have families. So these families have a different IDs. Inside the family, we have a multiple types. This has a different ID. This has a different ID. Guys, are you clear? So again, in the times, we have a multiple instances. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This. So these 5 have a different IDs. These 5 have different IDs. Am I right? Correct?
Yes.
Am I right? So for the same, obviously for the same element, it has a type ID where the type is coming from the family ID, where the family is coming from category ID. So every element has 4 different IDs. Are you clear? When you're trying to copy the element ID from the Navisworks, same happens. It exactly happens the same. Sometimes instead of copying the instance ID, you may copy a type ID or a family ID. That is the reason that will show you, a limit. For example, if I let me.
What is that instant means, like the parameter?
Our element. This is an instant element, no? Instance. Revit instance. I mean element. We
Parameter.
generally called as a Revit instance or element or component. Huh? Clear?
Okay. Okay.
Generally in our Revit training, they used to say it is an instance. Most of the Autodesk people call it as an instance only, not an element. Okay, fine. So that is what. So when you are playing with, it is showing like an element ID. Now in Dynamo, if it is showing like a 397, if I manage select by ID 397, just click OK. So even I'm not able to control the category. I see there it's showing like a wall types. Correct? So I'm not able to play with any of the parameter here. I can able to play with the types. So it is playing with a wall type. In that case, I have to tell that I have a wall type. It's clearly saying that it's a wall type. Then wall type dot by name. By name. Wall type dot by name. Guys, are you clear? So when you type me a wall type, then I'll convert that into the wall type. So what if? What it is expecting when I hover the cursor on this? It's saying string. Okay. When I hover the cursor on this, even that is also expecting string because they are names. Obviously names in the strings only. So I have a string. I'll say level 1. When I connect this, I have a level with a level 1. I have a level with a level 1. Okay. Okay. No. Why? Because we don't have any such levels.
Level 4. Yeah.
We don't have a level 4. We have a roof level instead. Correct? We don't have a level 5. See, it's clearly saying that. So level by name operation failed. The call is ambiguous. So what it is exactly when you're trying to play with the one you are playing with, I couldn't found anywhere. Some of the warnings can't able to convey what it is exactly expecting. So it may confuse us. Okay, so this is a very rare warning. Now level 4, then what is this about? Roof level. Roof level, it is working. Okay, fine. So when I connect the same, so base constraint, as of now it is level 3. I'll just change this to level 1 and connect this because base constraint is an element ID. You have to connect a element ID to this. Are you clear? Are you clear now?
No, sir. So much confusion actually.
It takes time. See, it's very simple. What is this expecting? What is the base constraint expecting?
Level.
Element ID.
Level.
Element ID.
Storage type is an element ID. What is that? Which element ID it is expecting of a level? Correct? So how do you get the level ID? That's what we are getting the level IDs here. Okay. So this is a somehow tricky. This is a traditional process. This is a traditional process. Rajesh, do you have any other process which is more simplified? Yes. What was that?
There is one more node, no? Like some element dot ID. Can we use that?
That actually gets an ID of an element.
Okay.
That actually gets an ID of an element. Here, I want a level ID by its name. Are you clear?
Okay.
So
Okay.
when I type a
By
name,
giving the name,
it's
yeah.
going to get that ID, level and the ID of it. So we have to connect the ID only. So how do you say that in the end?
Sir,
There
is
must
that
be.
necessary to add label by name that node to the value?
Actually, no. This is a traditional concept. At the time of I was learning, we don't have the shortcut nodes. Then what is a
No,
shortcut
not
node?
shortcut. I'm actually asking that can we connect that string to the value?
No. See, when I connect this to this, see, it's giving me warning. The parameter storage type is not a string.
So if that parameter is actually created from integer or double, so
No,
can we
we
put that?
tried no already. We tried that
Yeah.
integer also. See, the parameter storage type is not a number. The parameter storage type is not a string. The parameter storage type is not a boolean. See, clear?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah,
what
yes.
was that then? Then it means it is expecting level only, and it clearly looks like a text, but it is an element ID. Okay, in that case, if we know that this is expecting element ID, when you're connecting something to a value, should definitely have that element ID in the end, and then only you can connect. Or else, Rajesh, this is somehow tricky. Is there any other simple option? We have a dedicated node for it. So you no need to type anything. Levels, pick a level 1 and change. Pick a level 2 and change. Pick level 3, it will change. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear? So for
This is more simple, yes.
Yeah.
Now it is
but
very simple.
this is actually shortcut process. But when you are into this coding, we may not have all this. You have to play like in the previous method. Is it clear? You have to play like this. So you have to understand what it is actually giving level 3. See, in the end, there is an ID. Correct? It's an ID. What if I want to change the wall type? What if I want to change the wall type? Wall types. See, we have a dedicated node. Instead of using this, I use this directly. MW 11.5. I directly pick. What if I want to get the same ID? I mean, same. I have to write in a string here. What should I write in this to get the same ID? Come on. MW space 11.5. When I connect this to this, so this node will convert the text into an element. By name, if you connect a name, I'm going to give you the wall type as an output. Just connect me name. I'll give you the wall type. Just connect me. Where is that level by name? Okay. I'll drink. Don't remind. Okay. So wall type dot by name. Are you clear, guys? Is this clear? So this is the process. So most of the nodes, if it is expecting element ID, we have a drop down nodes. Either you can follow this or else you can follow this. And there is an
How come? Hello. How come these nodes are like taking automatically from Revit? Those are not. We are not selecting anything from Revit, like wall type and a level.
They have the default functions in it. So inside the block, something has written.
Okay, this is like a block. Okay,
something has written in it. The functions are written, like it's going to print out, I mean, it's going to written what are the types we have, what are the, settings we have, what are the systems we have, everything. Okay, clear? So drop down nodes. So what if, what about top constraint? Come on. What about top constraint?
That also we will have to take levels
from level
as the input.
Top constraint?
That's an integer control parameter, I guess.
Top constraint, drop down list again. Okay, and unconnected, if I notice, it is actually saying up to level 1, up to level 2, up to level 3, up to roof level. Okay, so what if I say up to roof level, connect this to this? It worked. Guys, clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Clear, no?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Good. So play with the element ID parameters. Play with element ID parameters. You will have a lot of confusion while you're playing with. Seriously, element ID parameters are not as simple as like the primitive data types. Element IDs are something. And today I'm going to give you 3 different explanations to play with. One is this option. So one is this, by entering the name of it, name to an element. This is the traditional concept we used to use. Everyone should follow this. This is the first concept. And there is a second concept. This is short. Actually, this is the third one. We have another actually. Let's make it a third option, third priority. In interviews, they will see how complicated even you are using. Okay, so this is a third option. The third one is drop down nodes. Since we are becoming more lazy, so even the developers knows these guys won't follow the exact strategies. So let's create some. And what is the second one, which is more important, very very important, and the nodes which we are using now, of course it may confuse you, but you can't keep some set of concepts at all. This is one of the concept, playing with element id parameters. Okay, so there is no other way.
Rajesh,
If you want me to explain, I'll keep on explain, but don't
hello?
fool yourself. Come on.
Rajesh, can I ask you something?
Huh.
See, if we put level dot by name, we got the ID, right? So if we are put the wall dot by a name, it gives the ID also.
See, very simple, bro. Let me show you how many nodes are like
Any
this.
item you can put
I'll show you. Let me show
by
you.
name.
So when I type
Okay.
by name, see how many nodes are there. So category dot by name. So when I type a name, let's say string, when I type a ducks here, it's going to give you the duct category. Do you see that? Correct?
Okay.
So what if I type material by name? If I type a material name as a string, it's going to create a material here. Is it clear? What if I type a family type name? It's going to give me the family type. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear here? So what if I type roof type? So it's going to give me roof type.
Sir,
Now,
what if I sorry, I'm interrupting between this. What if I want to get the element ID of that duck category?
Element ID of? It is actually
duck category.
No, you can't see, but it is giving the category only. If you want to see the ID, you have to tell that clearly. I have a category. Can you please get me the ID? Very simple. I have a category dot ID. So
Okay. Category dot ID. I have the
ID.
category. I need the ID. Yes.
That's an ID.
Yes.
Is it clear? So if I have a material dot ID, something clear. Now category wall types. I have shown you wall types here. You control C, control V. Okay. So if I want to see the drop down list for category, categories. If I want to see the material by name drop down category, drop down node, select material. See? Okay. And if I want to see the family types, family types bro. See drop down. What if I want to see the roof types? Roof types. Are you clear? Actually, this is a traditional concept which I used to at the time of I was learning. But now you guys have drop down nodes. But maximum try to remember even this concept as well. Are you clear? Guys, are you clear? Of course, I know most of you prefer this.
Yeah.
Most of you prefer this because if any parameter is expecting category, I don't think you prefer this. You'll directly go with the drop down because we can't exactly remember how many categories we have, how to write that particular category name in it. Instead of ducks, if you type duct here, it says that I don't have such category. Are you clear? So you have to type the same name exactly. Otherwise it won't work. Fine. So how do, this is another process. The nodes, and other stuff. Guys, don't get panic. I don't want to end any concept in hurry. Until unless you understand, I may extend the session for tomorrow as well. But understand this element ID concept very clearly. Now, so first process is by name, and second process is the drop down. And what is the main process between 1 and 2? There is a node called element class. Element classes and all elements of class. I really don't want to confuse you in the beginning stage itself. This is very basic funda I'm teaching, very basic, and I can't take this concept again in any of the mid of the concepts. Mine is completely concept based training. If once we finish this element ID, I don't want this element ID concept to be explained in any other sessions. Are you clear? So you have a videos access. Please try to recall this element ID concept like 2 to 3 times until unless you understand it clearly. Clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is this element classes? You have everything. For example, I know the top constraint is actually a level. So when I type level here, I can see that. Okay, level, that's fine. So when I connect the classes to classes, it's saying that you have 4 levels in your Revit application. Which one you want me to pick? In the end, I see the element IDs as well. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear? It is exactly here.
Yes.
The thing is, you have to type that particular level name. Here, it is saying that you have 4 levels. Which one you want me to pick? So this picking concept is called as an indexing. Indexing. So what is this indexing? So if I need the 0 index, open a code block. Open a code block. Like how? Just double click, mouse, left mouse click. You just click on it twice and then type. I have a list. So I'm typing, I have a list, Mr. Dynamo. Can you please get me the index value 0? And these are not a general brackets where we use C brackets like this or not this. This is actually square brackets. Don't use any other brackets until unless I explain. Okay, remember, initially we are going to play with the square brackets. Later, C brackets. Later, curly brackets. Okay, clear? Yes, S, C. S, S, C. Square. S, C, C, C. What was that? Square brackets. C brackets. S, C, C. So, C and C again. Clear? So, later this and later this. Later this. SES. Sorry. So what is this? It is expecting something. Connect this to this. So out of 4, it is getting the 0 index value. Clear, everyone? Clear, everyone?
Clear.
Okay.
Yes.
What if I'm
Yes,
asking
yes,
for
yes. Clear,
level
clear, clear.
2? It's giving me level 3. This one, which is in the second index number. See, if I'm entering 2, it doesn't mean it's going to bring 1 and 2. No, I'm entering index number here. This is actually index number. Okay. What is this list, Rajesh? Is that exactly the same list I have to type every time? No need. You can write your name as well, like Anirban. Anirban. Connect this to this. See, it's still here. Anirban is actually a variable. Okay. So we'll discuss this concept later. Maximum when you're trying to pull anything out of a list, consider the default will be.
If I didn't write anything, for an example, if I didn't read list as a variable, so did that give me also the same value?
No, because it is expecting some connection. So
then it will act like as a string.
like a number. See list with a number.
Yes.
Okay. Now what if I write list L? Now what is expecting something? See, is it clear? LAST list. I'll explain all this what is a variable and how it exactly stores something in it in a design scripting concept, in a coding concept. Okay, don't worry. Is this session recording by the way? Huh. Yes. Otherwise you guys kill me. Okay, fine. So
Rajesh, what if you want to select two indexes like maybe 0 and 1 or
we'll do that later.
more than
Not now. Not now. I'll
oh,
explain it
okay.
later. It's very simple. I mean, if I want to bring 2, comma 3, that's it. Okay. So we'll do this later. I mean, don't get into the advanced stuff. We'll just stop it in the. I mean, we'll go one by one. Okay. Otherwise, this will confuse. So level 1. So I have in the end I have an element ID. What if roof level no? So let me set it to 3. So it's giving a roof level. I connect this to this colors to the roof level up to roof level. Okay. So base constraint is actually level 1. Okay. Let me change this. If I change the number to 2, 2 in the sense second index number. So it's a level 3. So if I go and check, the top constraint is set to level 3. Guys, are you clear? Guys, are you clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Okay. The best part out of all this, I mean, Rajesh, which is exactly suggestible for you in the early stage of learning, I don't recommend you this for the time being. Okay. So this is outdated concept. I don't want you to use an outdated concept. Okay. But that's how generally it works. In case if you can't find something, if you can't say that. This is the second priority. This is the first priority. This is the second priority, and this is the third priority. Guys, are you clear? So you will get everything. If I want to get a wall type, I'll type wall type here. See, there are, hold on, deselect that element. I have total 12 wall types in my model. Guys, are you clear? So I have total, whatever you see here in the element ID. Let's see what are the element ID parameters we have. Base constraint. So what is a base constraint actually? It's a level. Correct? Guys, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So sixth
Yes.
one is actually category. And we know that there is a categories node. Okay. Element ID 10th one. So 10th one is design option. So design option. I can find design option here. See, I have only one design option in the model. And why there is a warning? Guess why there is warning?
Because there is no 2
Parameter name
index
is
number. Second index number that's not
Only
present
one,
on the list.
only
Perfect.
one, zero.
Only
This
0. We
zero.
have only 0, but actually I'm trying to pull the second index number. What if I enter 1? Still warning. What is it saying? Are Baba, index number was
Okay.
out of range. Index number that
Sir,
you have entered was out of range. Huh, come on.
so yeah, here I can see that these are all element classes. So if I'm going to select anything that's a class, I have to select one class, right?
Hmm.
What if I just want to like if I just over there just that's element class. If I want to select duct classes, right? How many ducts are over there? All elements of that class, right? May I see that?
Duct type. See, we have 3 types.
Three
Clear?
types of
There
ducts.
are 3
Okay.
types. What are those types actually? If I simply write dot name next to it. So it's saying that it is a metered elbows and taps. What if the name of the 0, that is again the same type? What is the second one? It is tabs.
So
Do you have any?
in this entire project, I have only 3 types of duct.
3 types of ducts in this. Now, what if I just want to see how many duct system types I have? So mechanical system types. I have again 3. One is exhaust air, and one is return air, and 0 is a supplier. So it's going to give you everything. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes.
Sir, is it applicable for work set also?
It will check with the work sets also. See, work set default visibility settings. I have one work set, the default one. Is it clear? So anything, whatever, I mean, I'll explain you. There is another way of importance on this element classes in a element selection concept. Just this concept is to make you understand if I want to play with an element ID. Guys, it's very simple. If you're not able to play with, if you check here how many element ID parameters we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 out of 38. It means almost like, luckily we have many element IDs here. Generally we have 25% out of 100 parameters. 10 to 15 parameters will be element IDs only. So rest of them are like either integer or string or integer controlled, or else it's a boolean. Is this clear? So we'll play with element IDs very frequently. Sorry, very rare, but it's more confusing. Guys, are you clear? So I want you to bring a good command on this element ID parameters. You should be very confident how to exactly get that element ID and set something to it. Is it clear? Guys, clear? So let me see. 14th one is an element ID, wall type. I'll just check. Do I have any wall types?
Sir,
Come on,
sir,
tell
I
me.
have one doubt. If we are using different type of duct category, how do we find it?
Duct category means?
So, for example, GA duct or SS duct or FRB duct types.
That we'll explain in the comment section. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, fine.
So wall type. Now, what else we have? 20th one. What is the 20th one? Image.
So here all the things are written as wall type. So how can we identify which wall type we want to select?
Generally, we have to see the names, bro. Very simple. If I don't want any specific, I'll simply ask, see, you will get it here. I'm asking, I have a list of elements. I have a list of elements, and can you please get the name of it? So the 0 index element is actually exterior brick on metal stud, and this one is actually brick or block. So the second one is exterior block on metal stud, STB 30, STB 20. So 11th one is this. Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Are you clear? Okay, good. So what else we have? 20th one, image. There are some sort of parameters you can't play with. Why? Because 20th, it shows it's like a null. It is showing it's like a null, and that is an element ID. There are some sort of parameters you can't play with. Seriously. The reason when I pick, like, there are some, I'll show you some parameters in later in the coming sessions. So like a material, for example, edit type, to play with this structure. See, there is an additional button. When I just click on edit, it opens on another pop-up. So if I want to play or else use Dynamo to play with, no, I can't. I don't have set of options because Revit API is not completely open. Revit API is not completely open. So Autodesk has kept some restrictions to some of the parameters. Guys, are you clear? So you can't play with the complete parameters. Clear, guys? So there are some. One of the parameter is an image here. and some of them like 24. What is the 24? Face created. So what is the face created? 24th one. How to get the phases? How to get the phases?
I forgot.
How to get the phases? Any idea?
Sorry, sir.
Manage.
Can you ask one more time?
How to get the phases? I'm asking.
List the comma that 24 we need to.
No, what is this actually saying? The 24th parameter, I want to change the phase created. Where is it parameter? When I pick this element, phase created. So this has two options. One is new construction and second one is an existing. Generally, it is looking like a string, but when you hover the cursor on this, it's saying that it's a drop-down list.
Yes.
It's a drop-down list. And when I read that data type in the Dynamo, it is saying that it is an element ID clearly. Correct?
Okay.
So how to set that phase created? Now, either I will be using phase.byname or else, correct? Phase.byname, correct? No? So do we have that anything like phase.byname? Maybe we have somewhere, or else I have to pick phase. See, I have two phases. We have two phases here. What are the phases I have when I connect this? I have two phases. Ayo, kallas. Mistake. Now this will not leave me for some time because array.
What happened?
What happened, sir?
What happened? Come on, ask everyone.
I
It
think
is because
it's
the code block is we did not give the proper index
no
there.
the code run because it's set to automatic. It's better to do it manual.
Correct. Okay, and one more thing. Actually, I'm trying to change this phase created from new construction to the existing. Correct?
Existing.
Actually, it is expecting only one value at a time, right? But what
Yeah, so it
we
will take
did,
automatically all the
we
elements,
connected, we connect not to all the elements for the single element only, because we are playing with a single element. But instead of connecting single object, I've connected both. Are you guys clear? Are you guys clear? Now this takes. Now this will confuse, and I'm not scaring you. I'm not really scaring you.
And Dynamo gets confused sometimes.
No, generally in a overlook or sometimes I didn't notice that this is someone disturbed me the flow here. Okay, otherwise I would have noticed it quick. Okay, fine. So actually what we supposed to do after this, we have to tell clearly what is this list of 0 is actually what is that? One is existing and second one is new construction. Correct?
Yeah.
Another one is new construction. I have to connect only one here. But unfortunately, so this has two elements. It is accepted two elements in it, and it is connected two elements to that.
But it is showing null, like even though it is showing null, it will take two options.
No, it is actually started reading. It is started reading.
Okay.
See, I'm escaping multiple times, but still nothing happened. I think my machine don't wants to take a. I mean, it doesn't want me to continue the trading. Okay, fine. So, guys, today what you have to do is, it's very simple. Let me bring that. I hope everyone download this scripts, right? Download it from the disk first. Data types, not day one. Data types. No, not this. Now, here you just started finding this PDF I've already, kept in the disk first. I hope you have already access to that disk first. Everyone, I've sent to everyone. I
So
don't.
I didn't get it, I
I
think.
You are on the first list, bro, as per an alphabetical order. Just cross check clearly. Okay, so
Okay.
I have sent the disk first link. Okay, so in the morning itself, so done, and check what are the parameters have element IDs in it. Actually, I supposed to show you something. uh, how to explain? There is no other option. I have to quit, close the program. See, so generally that's the reason I play with manual mode mostly. What if I've done something wrong, it will at least give me a break, or else it will stop executing, like DC current and AC current, which is danger, bro. DC or AC? Come on, electrical guys. DC or AC?
DC, sir.
DC,
Yeah.
DC.
Why?
DC.
Why? Why?
No, sir. AC, sir.
AC is
Direct power.
continuously negative and positive, and
We
DC
have a
have
negative and
the
positive. Correct.
Direct.
At
DC has
least
continuous range.
Actually,
it
DC
will
does not have the
leave us at
frequency.
this point. Correct? No? So this is actually like a DC. It will not leave us, but manual in the sense it will execute and give me a pass. Is it clear? So when you run it again, it will run from here to here and it will give a pass. Manual, but automatic. So it's keep on flowing. So we can't say when it stops. Guys, clear? Is it clear? At least if this is the manual, it would have stopped it. Okay. Guys, are you clear with this concept? Manual and automatic?
Yes.
Never ever
Yes,
play
yes.
with.
That's why you told in your first session, I think.
So manual and automatic. Actually, we are going to discuss this manual and automatic in the fourth day concept. I mean on Monday. So from Monday onwards, Monday and Tuesday we have 2 days. How to exactly do the research and development by your own on will be on the Monday session, and the inside Dynamo everything will be explained on a Tuesday session. Okay, so maximum try to attend. See, I'm not saying not on highest priority. Every concept that I teach is a very important, because I don't really see that if you go through with the recorded videos, they will not give you that impact. Because if you ask me clearly, I have bunch of resources with me. If I want to do some set of uh, research, I'll start look for it. Do you have any tutors? At the same time, I'll check if it is cost effective. First, I'll get all the resources. But still, that is not sufficient for me. I'm still looking for. But the thing, I already have a sufficient content, more than. But still, I don't. I feel it doesn't enough. I need more. Need more. I'll buy there. I'll buy here. I'll buy everywhere. But still, I still searching for new content. I don't even go through with the content I already have in my desk, which is 2 GB data. But still, I'm finding for some 20 GB data. If I finish this 2 GB data, then if I feel it isn't sufficient, then so this is a general human brain works. Whatever you have with you, still it is not at all enough. Anyone, you have 1 lakh, no, you still more. You have 10 lakhs, no, you will expect 20. So when it comes to the programming, I want you to show that attitude, but stop doing a wrong research. Exactly follow my instructions. Is it clear? Don't go with any advanced kind of research. If I explain a concept, element ideas, just research the element IDs only. Don't go beyond than that. Is it clear? Guys, is this clear? For your sake only, because I'm here, you paying me. This is not a free training, right? Huh?
Yeah.
So use me. Okay, fine. So what you have to do is pick the element and check what are the element ID parameters we have. Element dot parameters, parameter dot name, parameter dot value, and storage type. Check what are the parameter types we have, and then write it, or else uh, within the uh, within the Revit parameters only, just cross check, is that an integer controlled parameter or is it an element ID parameter, and double check with the Dynamo here. It's very simple. Ayo, no. So it's very simple. The assignment is, if you have seen one parameter, just imagine, is that an integer controlled or else it is an ICP. So first mention here. Okay, another parameter. If it looks like an element ID, write it element ID directly. Another parameter, it looks like ICP. Another parameter, write something, whatever. And then finally, cross check the same parameter within the data type, Dynamo. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes.
Yeah, clear,
Cross
clear.
check. Same exactly what you have done yesterday. The same thing. Saubik, are you clear? Saubik or Sukendu, are you clear?
Yeah, sir.
First,
Now
you
I'm
have
clear.
to check. First, you have to check by yourself, and then check with the Dynamo, and then correct yourself. Is this your answer correct or not? Simple. How many errors that you're getting? How many wrong answers you get? That's strong you are. I'm not joking. You heard clearly. If you're getting a wrong answer, that stores in your brain very strongly. Understand? So if you're getting positive, I mean everything correct, you will definitely forget in very no time, because you build some overconfidence. Clear, no? So play with all the parameters, don't play with any other disciplines, just first focused on only your discipline elements. Clear, everyone? Clear?
Clear. Yes.
And
Clear.
you have to, you have time to submit all this. I'm going to give you a link where you have to submit all your assignments. Okay, I'm going to send you the link. So I want you to be uploaded over there with your name and your attachment. Is it clear? Is clear?
Okay.
So is it day one
Clear,
or
clear.
day two? Day one or day two? What is that concept? And then finish it and upload it. Simple. Okay, so still the element ID concept is not finished. We're going to play with live examples tomorrow. In the same time, we are going to create whatever we learned, today and yesterday. So we are going to create some scripts on it, like creating multiple sheets tomorrow, creating multiple worksets
Okay.
tomorrow, how to create multiple stuff, because how to create a multiple elevations. So why I'm specifying all this, the inputs, they are integers, strings, that's it. Is it clear? So first let's find what are the nodes we have and how it is actually taking. We'll see tomorrow. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so mostly
Yes.
we'll play with the scripts tomorrow, so maximum try to attend. I know tomorrow is a Friday, you may have submissions, but maximum try to attend the session, please. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So shall I take a leave?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
questions? I'll just stop the recording. If you have any questions, you can clear.